friends, this is Kristen from the Pros and Cons team, and today I'm really excited to talk to you about the pros and cons of running a marathon without headphones. So, I was talking to a good friend, and we were actually running, and she was like, Kristen, you should try not running, or running the marathon without headphones. And I was like, that's crazy. Like, what if I don't find anybody to talk to? Because I'm a person that if I can find somebody to talk to, the run goes so much faster than if I was with headphones. But I was like, nobody's going to want to talk during a marathon. So I was like, probably not. And then, like 3 minutes before my race, I just felt like my headphones were giving me problems. My phone was driving me crazy. And I would just hand it up to my husband. I was like, hey, maybe hand it to me halfway through or whenever you see me. I'm just going to try running without headphones. And it was kind of an impulse. But I found a lot of pros and some cons of running with and without headphones. So some of the pros is I met some amazing people. The pacers, at least where I'm at, they're not allowed to wear headphones, and so they're available to talk, and they're running a pace slower than what pace they would be running, and so they are like able to talk really well. And there was a group, at least in the marathon I was running, that ran around the pacer that didn't have headphones, and that is like, you may not get that in every marathon, but this marathon I had a really good group of people around them, and I got to meet them, and it was a really memorable experience because of that. Sometimes, like, it was interesting, but during the race I looked around at the people with headphones and was like, you guys are missing out, like, this is so much fun. So that was something that I really liked with headphones, not with having headphones. Okay, moving on to some of the cons though. Around mile 18, the group split up, and I was alone with my own thoughts for pretty much the rest of the race. Every once in a while I'd run into somebody, but like, it was like there was no group, and it was hard. And I was just turned down getting the phone from my husband and having headphones, and I was like, oh my gosh, this would have been helpful to have some headphones and just play some music or something, because I am really struggling and having very negative thoughts, and I just want to die. And so that was something that I was like, okay, so it would have been nice in that moment to have headphones, and I just didn't have it. But I forgot to mention this pro. It's nice not to have to carry a phone if you carry it in your hand, but a lot of times you can like have it on you. But like, even then, it's like nice not to have that, and also not to have to worry about having headphones in your ears and figuring out, like, are these gonna work, are these gonna stay charged, and all that stuff. So that's something else. But another con is, I thought this was a great idea that somebody said, is they had their family record videos of them saying encouraging things, and were listening to those during the last miles. And I was like, wow, because the last couple miles are rough and they are brutal. And I was like, wow, that would have been a really good idea, and like a really good positive thing with headphones. Another thing is, depending on what pace you're trying to hit, if you're trying to place, it could be really hard to not have headphones, because you may not have a group that doesn't want to talk because they are all wanting to place and are pushing it way hard and are trying to conserve more energy, and so they may not be wanting to talk. So that's something else, is you may just be left alone with your own thoughts for the entire race, which some people may like, but it can be really hard. So those are some of the pros and cons that I've thought about. Well, I ran the marathon without headphones. I have some additional pros and cons that you can check out in the link below in the description. And if you have any other pros and cons that you would like to add in the comments, please feel free. Hope to see you again soon. Bye.